Before I begin, if you wouldn't mind doing me the honor of smashing the living crap out of that subscribe button and the notification bell so that more of me show up in your feed, I would really appreciate it. And I would doubly, nay, triply appreciate a look over at patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies. That's where the upper class goes to really taste the finer things in life that I have to offer, such as exclusive movie reviews every month, vlogs depending on your level of support, and you can even get a shout out like several do at the end of all my future videos. Those are the kings, the real creme de la creme. Here we are, just in time for Oscar season, right? Fun show coming up, kind of a special show. I don't typically go live on Sundays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, but we got the Academy Awards just around the Riverbend, Pocahontas, and I have my buddy Tony here. He's going to come on in a second, and we're going to talk about what we think is the creme de la creme of 2024 that will surely sweep the awards ceremony this coming whenever it happens. I don't actually know when the Oscars are. I have a sheet in front of me. Sunday, March 2nd? That's when they're going to be, 2025. Okay, well, there you go, March 2nd. Mark your calendars. In the meantime, let me tell you a couple of things that are on the channel that you should definitely check out. My Emilia Perez review. From the thumbnail, you can probably guess my thoughts on it, but if you haven't watched the video, it's awful. And I'm sure my co-host, Tony, is going to agree. He's also streaming it on his channel, Hack the Movies Clips, I believe, and something, and I don't know the name of it. He's got a lot of stuff going on over there. Another thing about Tony before he comes on, I would have done this on the day that they released the nominees, but he was too busy because he's got a life. And that's probably the most depressing thing I've ever said out loud. Okay, the second thing to check out, it's not working. Oh my God, now it's skipping ahead. Flight Risk, celebrated director Mel Gibson, who did films like Apocalypto, which is fantastic. I just rewatched it. Braveheart, Passion of the Christ. He's got a sequel in the works to Passion to Christ or something. He did Flight Risk. Not good. It's a January movie. My review just went up a few hours ago, so check that one out. Next up, it's going to take a second for my slides. Patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies. 4 exclusives just went live over there this month. Free for everyone. All you have to do is sign up at Patreon for free. Doesn't cost you a dime. You can watch my Squid Game Season 2 review. I have The Witch. I have Forrest Gump, and then a vlog. Depending on your tier level, you get access to all those. And that's a monthly reoccurring thing. So in February, I'll have another free exclusive followed by the different tier levels. I laid them out for you. It's super easy. And then finally, it is with a heavy heart that I announced my good friend Tony recently had to put out a video, almost an apology video of sorts, talking about how he's kind of a loser and a screw up, and he failed to predict who would win the Golden Globes. I won. I kind of swept the floor with him. I think he got 1, maybe 2 points to my 8. So he had to do a video talking about it, and he did admit a few other things. And the man, the myth, the legend is here with me today. Tony, sir, how are you?
I'm apparently bad. I'm doing bad because I'm a loser, Adam.
Your words, not mine. Your words.
No, they're literally your words.
Oh.
By the way, I want to get some credit for not reading the stage direction. Also, I almost read "stare at the camera" when you wrote that in the script.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're like pause, and I was literally about to feel me going long pause.
Yeah, Adam, well, some context for. Are you going to give him context, or should I?
Oh no, you can give them the context. Yeah.
Okay, because it's going to lead into tonight's video idea here. When we did the Golden Globe nominees, we also gave our predictions for who we thought would win each category, and the loser had to go on their channel and read a prepared statement from the winner. So I gave Tony, the words he had to read verbatim to his audience, but kind of make it play off like he just came up with it on his own, even though it was obvious. But that's the fun of it all. That's the fun of it all. So we're going to do that again here for the
Yep.
Academy Awards. I believe,
And,
I'm hoping Bubba is in the chat. He should be the one to record this stuff, but we'll see what happens.
Adam,
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
Are you?
Oh yeah. I got a good tip on the winning horse of this race, and I'm going all in on one of them, baby. All in.
Okay, Bubba is here. He's confirmed. He's ready. He's got the pen and paper. We did have a fun little bonus point thing we did, which I think we should extend for this one as well.
Okay.
Where we extended an olive branch for a double point bonus on one specific pick from each other. So if you pick Wicked for Best Musical, I would gladly say, hey, Tony, if you get Wicked for Best Musical, you get 2 points instead of 1. That's just a little bonus we do.
Spoiler, Adam. I don't think I'm picking Wicked for Best Musical, but anyway, let's...
All right. Well, should we get to it?
Of course.
Super chats are the name of the game. I think someone already sent one in. We'll just read it really quick because
I'm glad. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go. Watso MD shot out of a cannon gives $2. Says Tony's hat was money in his Loser video. Loser, of course, a reference to a movie titled Loser.
Yes,
Jason Biggs.
I was on my walk before I had to go film that, and I was just wearing. I just own those hats, and I was wearing it on my walk because it's like freezing here. Everything's covered in snow, and I remember the movie Loser. And I'm like, oh, I should wear this hat in the video and see if anyone gets it. I got like one comment about the movie Loser. I'm like, thank you. As long as that one guy got it, I'm happy.
The joke landed for one person.
The joke landed for one guy. Also, you know how mad I am that a couple of my episodes haven't been performing well, and I put that out, and it's like 1 out of 10. Your most watched recent video. I'm like, oh, come on. Like, really? It's since gone down because people realize it's not like real, but I'm just like, at the first day, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Come on.
Well, plus it's not going to have legs because it was very much specific to your channel. So that's kind of sad, though, that like a good chunk of your subscribers were super excited to watch a video about you decrying I'm a loser. Like that was the one that really hit people in the heart. And they were so proud. They wanted to send some of that love to you, Tony. And just, I'm not going to do it, but
I was going to say, can you demonstrate? How would you visually show that?
How would you visually show sending love to someone else? One more before we get started. Will Robinson for $2. Amelia does movies. Ooh, I like it. Might be a little taste of what's to come in the show. All right, let's get to it. Oh, I don't like how small this is. This is stupid. I don't like that at all. We're gonna keep with us. All right.
Okay.
All right. The first category is actor in a leading role. Bubba, write it down. Actor in a leading role. The nominees are Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, Rave Fiends for Conclave, and Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. This is the first time I think I've seen The Apprentice show up on an awards show list. I don't believe it was on any of the Golden Globes lists.
No, I don't think it was. Or maybe like one nomination.
I'm going Brody. I never bet against the number one horse at the track, and that's Adrian Brody. He's going to win for The Brutalist. I still haven't seen The Brutalist.
Well, look, I interviewed Timothy Chalamet's uncle on my show, so in a way, me and him are like best friends. So I'm going to go with Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, even though I did not see the movie, and I don't know if his performance is good in it. But usually Timothy Chalamet is pretty good. Remember we did that stream on like actors, like modern actors that we really like, and I picked Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, I'm going all in on TC over there.
I mean, to be fair, I believe we only knew of Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya that were under the age of like 30 that we could even put. I don't even know if either of them, and I don't even know if either of them are under 30.
I think they still are. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's go. So
real quick. If you guys were curious, it's the Idle Hands review. It turns out, I didn't find out till afterwards that the director of Idle Hands is Timothy Chalamet's uncle. Anyway.
Interesting. Idle Hands. Was that Seth Green? Who was in? Oh no, that was
Seth Green. Devon Sawa. No. Devon Sawa, Seth Green, and Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba.
Yep.
Yeah. That was with the crazy hand thing. That okay.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was a fun movie. I saw it like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Stream's lagging on my end. I'm sure it's my amazing internet as always.
You were lagging
so,
at first, but
yeah,
right now
we're
you're
okay.
fine.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
we'll just keep going. We'll power through it like we always do.
of course.
Actor in a supporting role. The nominees are, and I should, of course, say, as I always do, I'm terrible at pronunciation of names. If it's even remotely off the beaten path of a John or a Thomas, I'm going to be lost. You know, I used to say Thomas, so I've come a long way. I'm joking. Okay. Nominees are Yura Borisov, and I definitely didn't bring that up now because I looked at some of the names. Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain. Oh, I'm sorry. Honora was for Yura.
Yeah.
You know what? I tried to watch A Real Pain. That movie did absolutely nothing for me. I made it like 30 minutes in. I thought it was so fucking boring, and I just couldn't do it anymore. Okay, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown. Guy Pearce, The Brutalist. And Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice. Strong was really strong in The Apprentice. I don't think that one's going to win, though. Tony, you want to jump in first?
Part of me wants to, pick Kieran Culkin because, I hung out with Macaulay Culkin once, so we're basically brothers.
Oh, really? That's cool.
But I feel like I did that for the Globes, and it did not work out for me. You know what? I'm going to go with Jeremy Strong. All I've heard from the movie is that I think the movie is actually more about him or something.
Yeah, it's more of the focus is definitely on his character than on Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to pick Jeremy Strong. Again, I have not seen any of these movies. I saw the Nora dance scene where she's showing off her butt, and I was like, I think I got the whole movie. I'm good. But no, I haven't seen any of these, so I'm gonna go Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice.
Well, based on the fact that Emilia Perez is up for 13 nominations, I don't think it matters if you have seen these movies because I truly don't believe they are putting up these roles based on merit alone. I'm gonna go with Yura Borisov. I haven't seen the movie either, but that just seems like something they would pick based on absolutely.
Like, that seems right.
The name's hard to pronounce, so that sounds fair. Actress in a leading role. We got Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. I have a prediction. Wicked's not going to win anything. I'm just going to say
really.
This. Yeah, I think it's a participation award that's even being nominated for things. The Academy Awards feel so snooty and up their own ass that Wicked just seems way too basic of a film. What do we have? I can't say this name. Carla Sofia Gascon. Oh, that's an L. I should really have my readers on for this, Tony. I should really have the readers on. Let me zoom in even more on myself. Okay, for Emilia Perez, we have Mikey Madison for Honora, Demi Moore for The Substance, and Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here.
Torres, I think.
Torres, okay.
Yeah. Adam, can I go first on this one?
Please, I would love that.
I'm going Carla Sofia Gasson for Emilia Perez. Adam, true, I still have 5 minutes left to watch the movie, but I'm all in on Emilia Perez. Hashtag Peresidents. Where's my Peresidents at? We're all in. And also, if she wins, since she's trans, there'll be 1 million articles about it, and the Academy will get a ton of free publicity out of it. So 100% she's gonna win, and I think that's a safe bet. I think it's a safe bet.
So brave. Strong female trans lead. I like it.
It's very brave.
Well, she wasn't awful in the film. A film that's awful, so she definitely wasn't great. Demi Moore.
Are you not a hashtag Peresident?
I am not, Tony. If you didn't watch my review, I did not care for the film, to be light on it. Listen, I saw Demi in The Substance, and I want more. Are there any moreaholics out there? I'm going Demi Moore front, back, and center.
There's got to be a better pun for that. But anyway.
It was on the fly. Moreaholics. I mean, come on. Any morons out there? So Tony's all in on Emilia, and I'm all in. Demi Moore. Okay, let's go to actress in a supporting role. Keep in mind, I believe there are 34-ish. No, that's too much. I think there's like 23 or 24 categories.
Okay.
Just to set the table
Mhm.
with what could possibly be completely inaccurate information. Actress in a supporting role. Monica Barbero, a complete unknown.
Mhm.
Ariana Grande, Wicked. Felicity Jones, The Brutalist. Isabella Rossellini, Conclave. And Zoe Saldana, Emilia Perez.
Mhm.
We know where Tony's headed, but
Look,
where am
I will say Elisabella Rossellini did a really good job, standing out as an actress in Conclave. I think there were 3 women with lines in that movie.
She
and
barely
she
talked.
had the most.
Yeah, I think she said like 4 sentences.
And the other actress in the movie said 2 sentences. And I can't remember who that even was. So
She did
clearly,
have she pulled double duty in that one
But-
for sure.
But of course, our girl Saldana with those dance moves. You can't beat them. You can't beat them, Adam. She's got this. I'm going all in on Saldana.
Can we agree on a? Did we agree on any of them on the Golden Globes predictions?
I can't remember.
Is
I
it
feel
legal?
like
Is it legal to agree?
I don't know. We're making up the rules here.
Okay. Because I'm all in on Zoe as well. Listen, that movie blows donkey dicks, but Zoe Saldana put in the work, and she did give a great performance for what she had to work with. And based on everyone else on here that I know of, I guess I can't speak to Felicity Jones. I have not seen The Brutalist, but Ariana Grande, again, Wicked's not going to win anything. I just don't think. I'm going with Saldana.
Who's your backup?
Based on the fact that The Brutalist has a bunch of nominees, I would say Felicity Jones without even seeing the film.
Okay, you want to flip? We could flip a coin.
No, you know what? No, I'll go Felicity, Tony. I destroyed you so bad last time that there's a good chance I'm going to again. So I'll take a hit here or there. All right, but just
look, I'll give you something. We picked the same person. And Emilia Perez isn't an option. I'll let you pick.
Okay,
the first
I appreciate it. Just Bubba, make a little note in the predictions list that Adam, his first pick was Saldana, but a pity second pick was in play here. Okay, animated feature, everybody's favorite category. The nominees are Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail. Tony's been talking up a storm about Memoir of a Snail, his favorite film of 2024.
It's the Emilia Perez of animated films, Adam.
Does the snail is the snail trans?
Yes, actually.
I always felt more like a cricket.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. Ooh, it's got a pun in the title, so it will not win based on that alone. The Wild Robot. I'm gonna go with Flow.
I'm going with Memoir of a Snail. Because I used to own snails because someone told us that they clean beta fish tanks, but what they really I know who that is. No, but what the snails really do is escape the beta fish tank and then crawl over your apartment. And all my snails that I owned died because they did exactly that. So if they could write a memoir, they would have. And I'm going all in on Memoir of a Snail.
That's fair. The last snail movie that I thought was okay was Turbo with Ryan Reynolds. You remember that little chestnut, that animated film?
I remember looking at a poster of it and going, wow, I'll never see that because I don't have kids. And then I went and saw a movie for adults, Adam.
Let me look up what year that came out to see if I had kids when I watched it. It wasn't very good.
Oh, hold on. That was 2013.
Yeah, I had both my children then. Okay, I'm safe. I am safe. Animated short film. Oh, there's 2 categories for animation and 0 for horror. That just makes sense.
Real quick. What website are you getting this from?
This is from the 97th Academy Awards official Oscars.org website. So www.oscars.org Oscars/ceremonies/2025. I can link you in the chat. Let me.
Because I was looking at another list, but it was not in the same order of yours.
If anybody wants to follow along, I
want you to follow along.
I put a comment in the live.
No, I got it. I got
it.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. Well, other people can look around. Okay.
Okay.
Animated short film, Beautiful Men. Of course, everybody. Tony's been talking about up a storm about Beautiful Men. He didn't see the animated short film, but he's been talking about Beautiful Men.
I just often talk about Beautiful Men all the time.
That was a good-looking guy, Channing Tatum. He doesn't get enough. Yeah. In the Shadow of the Cypress.
That's your favorite tree to sit under, and I know you love that. You're like, I always sit under the cypress trees, and I'm always in the shadows.
I just assumed it was an animated short about Miley Cyrus, who's related to Miley Cyrus somehow. I don't know. Magic Candies.
Okay.
Wander to Wonder. Kind of sounds similar. What are words that count? Isn't there a term for words that sound similar but they don't rhyme? Maybe not. I don't know. And then what is this? Yucky? It's yuck with an exclamation mark. Yuck. Gross. Yucky. All right. Well, let me look at where these. Oh, they don't say where the short films came from, but I see some Japanese names on here, so I'm gonna go with Magic Candies based on that alone.
Out of the two things in here, I have a lot of experience with Magic Candies and Beautiful Men, but since you picked Magic Candies, I'm going to go with Beautiful Men. I'm going Beautiful Men, best animated short film. It's the Amelia Perez of animated short films.
When The Boy and the Heron won a few years back for best animated film, I was like, we're fucking done. That movie was boring as garbage. It made no sense. And I like those Studio Ghibli movies, but not that one. Studio Ghibli. Cinematography. We are on the perfect cinematography for 2024.
Yes.
And the nominees are The Brutalist. I really hope that movie is like a badass action film where, they're just constantly shooting shit, stuff's blowing up. I'm sure that's what it is, right?
That can't be anything else.
Okay. Adrian Brody's got like double machine guns.
Wait,
is this guy Brutalist?
This guy's name, the Lowell Crawley, his name is Lowell? His name is
Laughing
Lowell?
Out Loud. Yeah.
Wait, how old is he? How old is that guy? Oh, he's 50, so that was just like a normal name for years.
Yeah, that's
his real name is Laurie.
Oh.
Come on.
That's
he
why.
Changed it to Lowell.
Yeah, that's why. His great-great-grandpa's name was Laurie, so they just passed it down, and he changed it to Lull for the lulls. All right, so The Brutalist, Dune Part 2. I'm not saying the names of these people that did the cinematography. You can look it up yourselves, people, because I'm just gonna do dishonor by their names. Amelia Perez.
Oh yeah.
Is it Maria or Mariah?
Maria.
Maria. Nosferatu.
Ooh, okay. Well, I've seen 3 of these movies.
And out of so have I. That's pretty good.
Out of the 3, I think
it's more than half. It's more than half.
Out of the 3, I really love the cinematography in Dune Part 2, but we're not talking about what I love. We're talking about what's going to win, and I know my golden goose is Amelia Perez. Put it down. I'm Amelia Perez for best
refrigerator, telephone, penis to vagina.
Remember when they just were in a karaoke room with a screen behind them and they were just going like this and that was the dance move?
Yeah.
Amazing.
He
captured
so brave.
it beautifully. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I was watching in my room with my galaxy lamp and then the scene came on where the little kid has a galaxy lamp and I was like, it feels like I'm in the movie. The cinematography makes me feel like I'm there.
You know who else was laughing out loud? Lowell Crawley.
When he was watching Amelia Perez, he's like, oh, I'm definitely going to beat them. And he would be wrong because Amelia Perez is going to win. So, yeah, Amelia Perez it again.
It would win if The Brutalist wasn't on the menu.
Ooh.
How this works, folks, is there's only one movie that usually sweeps everything or gets like 80% of the awards, and my meal ticket is on Brutalist, while Tony's all in on Amelia.
We're going all in on a movie you haven't seen and a movie I haven't finished yet.
You never bet against Adrian Brody. You just don't. If it was up to me and not the bullshit Academy between these movies, betwixt these movies, I would say either Dune Part 2 or Nosferatu should win for cinematography. I would say Dune Part 2, though, would be my number one.
Yeah.
And this is coming from someone that doesn't like Nosferatu. I can still appreciate the strengths of a film. Costume design. And the nominees are A Complete Unknown. Costume design, famously known for the phenomenal job they did crowning the winner Suicide Squad a few years ago, I believe. Was that costume design or makeup?
Oh, wait,
are those the same category?
Hold on. While you talk, I will look it up.
Okay. Costume design for A Complete Unknown. Timothy Chalamet had those, leather jackets on during the film. That was beautiful. Conclave. Gladiator 2 with the, the ceremonial garbs. Nosferatu for the penis. And Wicked.
Real quick, it was best makeup and hairstyling. Suicide Squad.
Damn it. Okay,
you were close.
All right.
You were close.
Come on. They got two different categories for these things? I feel like makeup and costume design could be combined.
Yeah, they kind of, unless the character is naked, they kind of have to go together.
Yeah, you would think a little bit, yeah. What are you going with? Yeah, your girl isn't on here.
I know, this one's tough. I think I picked Gladiator 2 for the Golden Globes. I don't know if it won.
It did not win.
Oh, it didn't win? Oh.
No.
Well, you know what? You know what they always say? Second time's a charm. Everyone says that. It's a very common thing. Gladiator 2, baby.
He's going again. He's doing it
again. They'll do the opposite of the Globes, obviously.
They got Nosferatu on there. It's a period piece. They did a good job. I'm going Conclave. It seems like something they would do to kind of be spicy.
Wait, why is Conclave? Yes, costume design. The guy went, what do priests wear? Okay, let's get those.
That's a bishop's outfit, and that's not. They're different. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, oh wow, how did you come up with the idea for the fabric? Oh, I went to the Vatican and I asked what they used. Oh, okay.
Lithgow's got glasses on. It's perfect. Yeah, Conclave's going to win. Nosferatu should win this one, too. Oh, you know what? Wicked had really great costume design as well. But Wicked's not going to win anything. I'm still going to stand by it.
Gladiator 2's got this one in the bag.
And you know what, Tony? I'm going to give you my bonus double point buster if you get this one correct. You get 2 points. Bubba, make it known that Tony from Hack the Movies gets double point bonus if Gladiator 2 wins for costume design. Directing. Even though, to be fair, Gladiator 2 does have good costume design.
It has really good costume.
Very well should win out of a lot of those.
I mean, even the Rhino had a good costume. Yeah. Everyone was dressed really nice in that movie.
Again, we're picking based on the feels of the people that vote on this stuff, not what we actually believe. All right, directing. This is a big one. Best Director. And the nominees are Honora, Sean Baker, The Brutalist, Brady Corbett or Corbet?
Corbett, I think.
Or neither of the things I said. A Complete Unknown, James Mangold, who did Indiana Jones, everybody's favorite Indiana Jones movie, number 5.
I got this one, Adam. Amelia Perez by Jacques Audiard. It is Jacques. I think I butchered.
No, it's Jacques. It's Jacques.
I think I butchered the last name, but I know the first name is Jacques.
And The Substance. Go ahead. You can read that one too, because I have no idea.
No, God damn it.
It's French. It's a French woman. Coralie Fargit or Fargit.
Yeah, Coraline Fargot. All right. Anyway,
Coraline Fartat. The Substance. You know, Sean Baker does make some good movies. I really like Red Rocket. And I love the South Park joke, Red Rocket. But
By the way, the Rip and Ride roller coaster at Universal Studios, my mom kept calling it the Red Rocket coaster. I'm like, Mom, please stop calling it
Red Rocket, Red
I'm
Rocket.
like, stop saying it's the Red Rocket. Who are you going with?
I picked The Substance for the Golden Globes, and I think I won. I think it won that, didn't it? Win Best Picture? Or am I losing my mind? Maybe it didn't. But I'm going to go with The Brutalist on this one. I think Substance is there kind of like Wicked as a participation award, and Brutalist is going to take a lot of these.
Okay. You know I'm going. I'm going with Jacques Amelia Perez. Yes. Yeah.
Part of me hopes you get all of these right, and they really pick that shit
You
ass
know how
movie.
funny it would be
Oh my
if
God,
I won every single one.
Amelia Perez truly is atrocious. It reminded me of the movie Cats, and I think I'd rather watch Cats again, a movie Tony celebrates up and down. He's seen it like 4 times.
I've watched Cats so many times.
Does it not remind you of that though? Just like the cringiness of it, and just these weird musicals.
It's too long though. I'm not gonna rewatch it like Cats. Cats is a fun movie to put on for people. They're like, hey, you gotta check this out. And they're like, what the fuck? Are they humans? What is this?
Let's take a quick break and read a few more super chats.
Okay.
All right, we have. Let me pre-read them first.
I've been pretty bad at that lately.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better. Quarter cab skateboarding, as one does. $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Review Netflix Daredevil before the new season isn't the guy from Idle Hands. Wait, this is such a run-on.
Oh, I know what he's saying. The guy who plays Foggy Nelson in Daredevil. He was the other zombie dude in Idle Hands. The one who had the one whose head was cut off. Seth Green was the guy with the bottle in the head. The other one, Foggy Nelson, was the guy with the head cut off.
Okay, wow, he had to have been really young in that movie in Idle Hands.
Yeah.
Because the Daredevil show's, I mean, quite a few years old now.
Yeah.
All right, review Netflix Daredevil before the new season. I won't, but I might do a recap of season 1, 2, and 3 before the new season starts, but probably won't do that either. So I'm just talking out of my ass now that I think of it's a lot of work to do that stuff, to binge 3 seasons of a Daredevil series for the new one. And I would have to, because I don't remember shit about the show.
I was going to say, do you want to do what is after Born Again comes out, what is the best? Yeah. But you're right, it would take way too fucking long.
It's just so long when I'm trying to cover a lot of stuff. So are you. I will be covering the new season of Daredevil, though. That's the next TV series that I'm going to attempt to review and cover on the channel, even though the TV shows don't typically do as well for me.
It's definitely going on my wrap up. I will say on her channel, Mint Salad is reviewing every episode of Daredevil in a Daredevil costume. So there you go. You got it over there. Maybe I'll do something. Maybe I'll do something for Daredevil. I still have my Ben Affleck Daredevil shirt, and I want an excuse to wear it. So I'll keep you updated.
I don't know what this is. Tony, you want to read this one?
I hope each category has Tony talking about meeting the relatives, at least one nominee.
Because of the Kieran Culkin.
Kieran Culkin and Timothy Chalamet. I think I'm done. Right. I don't know if I know anyone else.
Thank you for the super chat. Aussie Dragoon. Is that Thank you. I remember playing Panzer Dragoon on the Sega Saturn. Because I'm young. Tony's like, what's a Sega Saturn?
I know what a Sega Saturn is.
I know. Calm down. I know. Oh, this is nice. Watso MD for $2. Beautiful men. Tony and his twin Glenn. Wait, they're 2 different people? Tony and Glenn Powell? I thought they were the same person.
It is like a Hannah Montana thing. I pretend to be Glenn Powell, and I'm a big celebrity. And then in my regular life, I'm also a big celebrity, but on YouTube. So it's very different.
Quarters back for $1.99. I think it would get views, though. Well, you would think. There's a lot of things I covered that I thought would get views, and they did not.
Same here, Adam. There's a lot of things I thought would do well. Like when my audience begged me to do a dedicated pre-recorded episode for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Spoiler, did not do well. But anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah, yeah, when I would do those roast videos that I thought were really funny, and I was super funny in them, they just didn't perform that well, so I stopped doing them. But that was sad because those took like 12 hours to make.
Yeah.
All right. So you are going Perez, of course, and I'm Brutalist, of course. I'm part of the Brutal fan club. Do we have a Brutes? We're the Brutes.
The Brutes.
Yeah. Best documentary feature film. The nominees are Black Box Diaries, not to be confused with Red Shoe Diaries, which I celebrated, hosted by David Duchovny. It was a softcore type porno show back in the early mid 90s, I believe, on Showtime. So probably not the same though. Probably not.
I don't think it's the same thing.
Matthew LeBlanc was in an episode of Red Shoe Diaries as well.
Yes, he was.
I remember being very sexually confused when that guy showed up there. I was like, "Whoa, what's Joey doing here? I don't understand." No Other Land. No Other Land. That's another documentary. Porcelain War. Soundtrack to a coup. Oh, how do you say that? Coup.
I got you, Adam.
Yeah, please.
Soundtrack to a coup d'etat.
A coup d'etat. Thank you.
When you overthrow like a government, a coup d'etat. Sometimes they call it a coup.
Oh, thank you for that. Is that like a menage a trois? By any chance?
No. Menage a trois, I think, are supposed to be fun. A coup d'etat involves like the military executing the existing government and taking over.
Now that you tell me what it is, I know what it is, but I guess I've never really seen it written out.
Yeah, that's what I learned that word like years ago, but that is like one of those words like you have to see it spelled. The spelling will trip you up.
Like hyperbole.
Yes, hyperbole.
Sugarcane is the last one.
No, Adam. It's a sugar cane. No, I'm kidding.
Which is the long form of sugar.
Yes. Wait, I like sugarcane. Nominees to be determined. Oh, yeah, so you don't even know who you're giving the award to.
What the fuck? It's so weird. Look at all the people on some of these. Holy crap.
Yeah.
All right, well. Oof. Coup d'etat. I'm gonna go with Black Box Diaries because it reminds me of Red Shoe Diaries. So I'm gonna
go with soundtrack to a coup d'etat because I know how to say that word and I'm proud. I'm proud that I know how to say a word.
Documentary short film. This is the best documentary short film.
Okay.
The nominees are Death by Numbers.
Sure.
I Am Ready, Warden. That sounds hot. Incident. Instruments of a Beating Heart.
Okay.
And The Only Girl in the Orchestra.
No, that's
Tell me something I don't know.
That's orchestra. You spelled it wrong.
That's actually The Only Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Precursor to the Dragon Tattoo saga. I've seen all of these, of course, twice. But
you love them. It's your favorite.
Tony, what's standing out as the real Amelia Perez to you in this category?
You know what? For me, I think I'm Ready, Warden is the Amelia Perez of the documentary short films.
Hot.
I'm going with
Death
that
by
one.
Numbers reminds me of the number 23 with Jim Carrey because it has numbers in the title. But I think I'm going to go with The Only Girl in the Orchestra because it reminds me of The Only Girl in the World, the Rihanna song, which I really enjoy.
Oh, by the way, I looked up what I'm Ready, Warden is about. It's about a guy who's on death row and trying to make amends before he's executed. I feel bad about that. I mean, for the horny jokes we were just making.
I was picturing like, I'm Ready, Warden.
Yeah. No, apparently it's a lot sadder than that. Oh God.
We're having fun here. Okay. Best film editing. If I see fucking Amelia Perez, oh my God, it's nominated. What?
Yep.
The editing is terrible in that movie. Okay, the nominees are Honora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia. Oh, Tony.
Amelia Perez.
And Wicked.
Well, you know, Can't let my girl Amelia down. Amelia Perez.
Film editing. I really wish I would have saw The Brutalist. Conclave had some cool editing until it just said fuck it in the final 10 minutes.
But even the editing was still fine in the final 10 minutes.
Yeah. And Amelia Perez has actually really atrocious editing. Especially, Tony, do you like how Amelia gets kidnapped towards the end and we didn't see it happen even? It's just,
we got like a phone call
right after they were on the phone and she was just fine. Like, Amelia's been taken. What? When did this happen? I'm going to go with... God, I wish I would have saw. I mean, Conclave is like sticking out to me this time. I am going to go against The Brutalist here, and I'm going to go with Conclave. I'm going with Conclave.
Okay.
Whew. Okay.
Amelia.
Yeah. Best international feature film. Seen all of these, of course, 3 times.
Of course.
The nominees are Brazil.
Oh, wait, no, that's the country and then the name.
Denmark.
No, you gotta read the name of the
I'm doing a joke here. Germany. Wait, what's it? Oh, Latvia.
She's Latvian Orthodox. She'll only marry someone who's Latvian Orthodox. Are they the ones that go around mutilating squirrels?
Okay, the nominees are I'm Still Here from Brazil. Denmark's The Girl with the Needle. France.
Amelia Perez.
Wait,
Wait, yep, it's a French.
It was a Mexican film.
Yeah, no, it's a French writer director.
I know. I learned about it before I did my review. I was quite taken with the information. Germany's The Seed of the Sacred Fig. This one screwed me last time. I picked it last time because of its fancy title, and it didn't work. And then Latvia, we all know Flo. We all love Flo. It's our favorite.
Yes.
Yeah. That was animated, right? Flo was the animated film?
Yes.
Okay.
Amelia Perez. France has got this one.
God, that's so funny though, just seeing that it's a fucking French film. So good. All right, I'm gonna go with I'm Still Here.
Okay.
I heard really good things about this one, so I'm gonna go with that one. And The Seed of the Sacred Fig screwed me.
Oh.
All right, here's the category, the most celebrated, coveted category, makeup and hairstyling. Suicide Squad set the standard. Yeah. The standard that Amelia Perez is going to set for all these awards going forward. The nominees are A Different Man, which leads seamlessly into the next one, Amelia Perez. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Tony?
Amelia Perez.
Nosferatu.
Yes.
The Substance. And Wicked.
Adam, probably the most talked about piece of hair the entire year in a film is Nosferatu's mustache. So, of course, that's not going to win. They're going to pick...
honestly, that's not where I thought you were going with that. Because there is a piece of hair that Zoe Saldana rubs down her body at one point.
Because whoever picks this is definitely going to go, yes, Amelia Perez. Yeah. That's the one. They're going to look at that makeup that Amelia has when they're still a man in the beginning with the tattoos and the obviously fake nose. And they're going to be like, yep, that's Oscar worthy. So brave. So bold. That was like very obvious makeup. And I'm like, oh, that really stands. Like, I could tell that's like fake, but okay. It would have been really funny. You know, the scene when Perez is first unveiled to the world 4 years after the surgery, and she meets Zoe Saldana at the bar or at the club, and Saldana's like, I don't know you. It would have been funny if Amelia Perez just like put on glasses and she's like, oh my God, it's you. Like that was the only change like to the Superman. Appearance. Just like Superman. Holds a mustache up under the nose. It's you. I'm gonna go with The Substance here. Honestly, it would just be a freaking insult to everything if it didn't win freaking makeup and hairstyling. Yeah, everything about this. Come on.
Although Nosferatu had some fine stuff. You know, the penis.
Yeah, obviously.
The prosthetic penis was brave. It was a bold
but
choice.
No,
No.
Amelia's
No.
got this.
Amelia's got it in
gonna
the
win
bag.
all.
Okay, best original score. Music. It says music, and then it says in parentheses original score, which is odd because I see two different categories that say the same thing.
No, I see original score, original song.
I don't know how to read, so that's the difference. Okay, best original score. The nominees are The Brutalist. I could read the names of the conductors, but again, it's Tony.
That's
you can
okay.
do it if you want. Otherwise, we'll do The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia.
Amelia Perez.
It's more ridiculous. Wicked. The Wild Robot.
I love that you're turning into Count Orlok every time you say wicked.
Wicked. I wish I could roll the R's and stuff. Not that there's an R in there, but yeah. Well, you're going to Perez, right?
Of course, Perez. The catchy music is in my head. I can't get it
That
out.
don't impress me much. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go with God. Wicked's on there. It's got some great songs. What the hell does Conclave? Conclave had music?
Yeah, it was just like. It's like little music like that. It's like that was literally it.
Conclave.
Conclave.
And then randomly, let it go. Like,
Wait.
why is this in Conclave?
Have you seen the last few years the Ant-Man meme where it looks like it's a spoiler? The spoiler from like an upcoming Avengers one. You ever see those?
No.
Where it's like
I've seen the one where
Ant-Man.
he's like supposed to go up Thanos' ass.
No. It's like it's supposed to be like it's in a theater, like someone snuck a phone to an early screening, and it's Ant-Man. And it used to say random character who would never be in an Avengers movie. It'd be like Dom from Fast and the Furious. It'd be like Dom, distract Kang. Do this, distract the Dr. Doom, and it's always something. The one recently, it's Ant-Man with Ray Fiennes. It's like Conclave, distract Amelia Perez.
Conclave. That's awesome.
Calling him Conclave.
His name is Conclave. That's great.
Oh.
Oh, damn. I don't know what I'm going to do with original score. The Wild Robot had an amazing score. I haven't seen this.
That's streaming on something right now, right?
Yeah, I think it's on the Cock. I think you can see it on Peacock. Check it out on the Cock.
It is on the Cock.
I like how A Complete Unknown is not in this category.
Well, score, is it in the song?
It's not in. It's not in. Is it in either? I don't think it's in either. We'll get there.
Okay,
we'll get there. Okay, I'm gonna go with Wicked is only there for show. It's not gonna win anything. They don't give these things to animations, I think, ever. Do they? Have you remembered an original sound, like a score of a song? I'm gonna go with. I want to say Conclave. I want to go with The Brutalist. I'm gonna go with The Brutalist.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in a predicament with this next one, so I'm.
All right. Best music original song. We have Elma.
Yep.
Okay.
From Amelia Perez.
The Journey from the 6888. Everybody loves it. Everybody's been talking about The Journey. Like a Bird, Nelly Furtado.
No,
it's
different. Like a Bird.
It's from Sing Sing. Although I do like I'm Like a Bird from Nelly.
And here's where I'm in a pickle. Mi Camino from Amelia Perez.
Mi Camino. Ooh, you make my Perez run. My Perez run. And then Never Too Late, which reminds me of JoJo's A Little Too Late. It's just a little too late, a little too late. Oh man, I got too many pop princesses on the mind. I'm gonna pick. You're going with. You know what, Tony? If I were you, I would go with My Sharona, Mi Camino, because I believe that was also up for Golden Globes.
That's the one with that's what's her face? The girl who can't act. Selena Gomez. That's Selena Gomez's song. The other one was Zoe Saldana's song.
Oh, Oh shit.
That's the El Mal is where she's dancing at the thing. She's like, "You're all terrible people secretly." And then Mi Camino is the karaoke one where Selena's just dancing like this because she can't dance. You know what? I'm gonna have to flip. I found an old SD card here. We're gonna flip an SD card.
Okay, please.
Okay, heads, it's El Mal. Tails, it's Mi Camino. Let's see. I'm going with El Mal. It's El Mal.
All right. I'm gonna go with Like a Bird because I like Nelly Furtado's I'm Like a Bird. And I did hear good things about Sing Sing, which I also didn't see because this is a movie channel.
Yeah.
We watch real art like Flight Risk. And the whatever the comeback was or whatever that movie was with Jamie Foxx and God, what's her name? Cameron Diaz. What was that stupid Netflix movie?
Yeah. Back in Action. Back in Action. I gotta watch that before Thursday for my wrap up.
Tony, you'd be proud of me. I made sure to let people know that I was reviewing the new Back in Action and not the classic with Billy Blanks and Roddy Piper.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go a whole different direction. I let him know I wasn't doing Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Or Looney Tunes Back in Action, or I imagine there's a Red Shoe Diaries episode titled Back in Action. But we'll.
And you're definitely not doing Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. You're not doing any of them.
Habit, yes.
You're not doing the animated film, We're Back. You're not doing any of those.
A dinosaur story. That movie sucked.
That movie's terrible.
How do you make an animated dinosaur movie so bad?
I didn't even like it as a kid. I was like, this is not.
That's what I mean. I didn't watch it recently. I remember being like 9 going, this movie fucking trash. This is like the Amelia Perez of
No.
This is like a movie that's going to come out in 2024.
Meanwhile, I was there. I'm like, oh, this is such a brutalist movie if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. The brutes are not happy with that, Tony. All right, this is the big one. Is this the final? Oh no, why did they put this here? Whatever. Okay. I guess we're very anticlimactic here at the Oscars. Best Picture. And the nominees are Anora. More like a Snora. I didn't see it. The Brutalist.
Yeah.
More like the Bestest. A Complete Unknown. Never heard of it. Conclave. I don't have anything for that.
Conclaviacs. I think I said Conclaviacs when we did our thing.
Dune Part 2. Part 2. Tony?
Hold on. Emilia Perez.
I love the purr there at the end.
I was supposed to roll my R, but my mouth is too dry, so I wasn't able to do it.
I like that. That was good. I'm Still Here. Nickel Boys. Nickel Boys. I don't know what it's about, but for some reason
I assure you it's not whatever you just did.
I'm picturing like a Newsies thing where they're dancing around.
I don't think it's Newsies.
We're the Nickel Boys. We're back in town.
No, Adam, if we ever meet to do an episode, it's got to be Newsies, right? That won't be a waste of a trip.
Newsies would be such a waste of time. Yeah.
Hey, guys, me and Adam finally met in person to review a movie.
Newsies! I'm swinging around on a fan. That's all I remember from the movie. The Substance. And Wicked. Man, there's a lot of movies. What, they're like 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
remember
6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 freaking nominees. Come on.
That was a while ago. I remember the Academy kept getting shit on, so they expanded the nominees to like 10 so they can include like sci-fi stuff that they'll never pick. They did it for Shape of Water, which is still shocking.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did it. So they're like, look, we put Black Panther in there. We're not going to pick it, but we put it in there. Isn't that good of us?
We're not going to pick it.
We're not going to pick it.
All right. Tony, we already know both of our picks.
By the way, on my stream, I just did a poll saying, are you a president or brute? We're going to see which one wins.
Oh, damn. Okay, so Tony's Perez and I am Brute.
Yeah.
It's like I am Groot.
I am Brute.
I am Brute. Lieutenant feeling. Okay, we're not done with this yet for some reason. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 more cats, short for categories.
Okay.
They didn't want us to end with Best Picture because they're idiots. So we have production design. This is so Jesus, every freaking category are the same freaking nominees. We have The Brutalist. We have Conclave. We have Dune Part 2. Nosferatu. And Wicked.
I can finally, because I love this movie, I was able to finally pick it because Amelia Perez isn't in the category. Dune Part 2. I'm going Dune Part 2. I like the production design of Dune Part 2.
I think this is probably the worst one of the list, so I'm going to pick it because Academy. I'm going Conclave. Okay. Out of all the production designs on this list, Conclave is probably the worst, so I'm going to go with it.
How did you come up with the buildings in the Vatican? Oh, I looked at the buildings at the Vatican, and I went, yeah, I'll make it look like that. I guess they had to guess. I don't think they know what the Pope's room looks like, so I guess they had to guess a little bit.
I pictured the director like showing up at the Vatican, and he's like, "Holy shit, this is nothing like what I had sketched out." And it's basically a McDonald's with like a giant house. It's a Waffle House. This is not at all what we thought.
Wait, it's like a warehouse with just like an office at the top of the stairs? That's what you designed? Yeah, it's not going to work. All right, we'll just give that to Amelia Perez. We have to start over.
Oh, good. We are saving some of the more exciting categories for later here. Best live action short film.
Wait, you pick Conclave, right?
It's Conclave, yeah. It's
okay,
Conclave.
And I did Dune Part 2. Okay, cool.
Yeah. What is that? Aline?
I think so. I'm going to give you that.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you that.
Aline. Oh, you know what? There's just a space here that shouldn't be. It should be Alien.
Okay.
Alien. I have no. I mean, I think that's what they're trying to do. It's Alien with the space. But okay. Oh God. Anua.
You're on your own with that one. I don't know.
Okay. Anuja. Anuja, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take it. I'm not a robot. I am not a robot. That was my Nixon as a robot. The Last Ranger, which is about Buzz Lightyear, of course. And then The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. Made a live action short film about me, apparently.
Well, I was going to say, like, Adam, of all the ones on this list, I relate to The Man Who Cannot Remain Silent. Yeah. I'm going to pick that one.
Who did that one, by the way? Who's the person that made that live action film?
Oh, of course. That's Nebza and Tanjil Peck.
That's exactly right. It's exactly right.
They're watching right now, and they were like, no one's ever got my name right until just now.
Yeah, he's watching the stream. He's like, holy shit, this man did it. That one sounds like the winner, to be honest with you, based on the name of the person and the title. I'm going to say Anuja because it's also fancy. I'm going to go with Anuja.
Okay. I'm going with The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. Real quick, I'm going to look up what this one's about.
Please do. Yeah. While you do that, I'll read a couple super chats because we're winding down.
It just says it's a Croatian.
And by a couple, I mean one. Okay, we have a super chat.
Oh, God damn it. It's about ethnic cleansing. Oh, God.
It's a feel-good film of the summer.
Fuck, I thought it was about a guy who couldn't talk. I regret saying that I relate to that movie. Anyway, what's the super chat?
Aussie Dragoon for $10. A powerful super chat.
Ooh.
If Tony wins, he needs to make a video about how Amelia Perez is the greatest film of all time, while cosplaying as Amelia with as much Perez merch as he can find.
By the way, it's Amelia with an E, Aussie Dragoon.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
Look, I dressed up like Sydney Sweeney as her Spider-Woman character recently. I don't want to shave again to do any more cosplays.
Yeah.
I will do a whole thing on Amelia. You can write an Amelia Perez review for me. I'll do it. I just don't want to do the dressing up part.
Tony, don't already take your loss. You might win this. I mean, Amelia has a good shot of winning, which is the second most depressing thing I've ever said out loud. Okay, for the best sound, we have the nominees are Deadpool and Wolverine. What else do we have here?
Wait, for sound? What the fuck?
Yeah, sound. Deadpool and Wolverine. We have...
That's not on there.
Shit. I was gonna do a whole thing. I was gonna list off like 6 movies that would never be on here, but I couldn't riff off the top of my head fast enough to come up with another one. Damn it.
You're like Flight from Netflix, the one that was about the
shit. What else came out last year?
Hot Frosty.
Yeah, right. That would have been funny had I thought on my feet fast enough. Okay, no, the real ones for sound are literally everything we've said over again. A Complete Unknown. Dune Part 2. Tony?
Amelia Perez.
That was... I can't follow that up. Okay, what do we got here? What do we... You're going
Perez all the way, yeah. Adam, all the way.
Well, then I have to go with A Complete Freaking Unknown. Dune Part 2 should win it. Wild Robot should win it. These will not win. This isn't a serious awards ceremony anymore. I don't know if it ever really was.
I bet you, because A Complete Unknown is specifically about Dylan when he started doing like electric guitars. And I bet you there's a part where he plugs it in and it goes like, and they're going to be like, that's why it should win best sound.
Yes, stunning. Very stunning.
Just because the sound of a guitar being plugged in. That's it.
Okay, A Complete Unknown for me and Perez for Tony.
Yep.
Best visual effects. Alien Romulus. Because the big takeaway from this film was how great the effects were with one of the androids. Yes. Remember that? Actually, God. Alien Romulus. I really enjoyed that movie, and it does kick ass. It looks great. Even the kind of question. The funny part is this is supposed to be like the best of the best. Yeah. So the fact that Alien Romulus is on here and it has a very obvious flaw in its visual effects.
By the way, in the home release, he changed it. They enhanced it a little bit to make it look better. I'm like, I don't know if you should win. I don't know if you should get nominated for best visual effects if you're fixing your visual effects after the movie came out. I don't know if that counts.
Best visual effects. Star Wars Episode 1. George Lucas went back and fixed it again. Yeah, I know. I heard that. And I also heard that they didn't look any different, like any better, really.
No, I look like the side. Oh, no, both of them look bad. It was a stupid idea. They should not have done it.
Yeah.
But I guess the new one looks slightly less worse. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't care about the effect. Obviously, it was not great, but because he wasn't a real thing to begin with anyways, he was like, a robot, and it was already uncanny to begin with, so I was like,
it was fine. It was a stupid nostalgia thing. I'm like, I don't think anyone was like, I don't know anyone who was like, I really hope they bring that robot back.
Ian Holmes, I need to see, is it Ian Holmes, right?
Yeah, it was Ian Holmes, but it was just like, we got like a new robot in literally the movie after that, and there's been like Winona Ryder was like, we don't care about the robots really. It didn't have to be him again. It could have just been anyone. And originally it was just some other robot.
I showed my wife Lindsay it last week, and she loved the movie. But when it got to that part, the thing that impressed her is when I turned to her and I said, "Hey, it's Frodo Baggins," and it blew her mind. She didn't realize it was the same actor that was Frodo in the Lord of the Rings movie. She's like, "What? It's Frodo!" I'm sorry, not Frodo. Bilbo Baggins. I'm like, "That's Bilbo Baggins." She's like, "What?" Yeah, that was her favorite takeaway from that.
Yeah.
Okay, Better Man. This is visual effects. Better Man is a movie that 5 people saw. That's the one where he's a monkey. He's a chimp.
Yeah,
and I thought it was actually Robbie Williams. I thought it was very good.
Yeah,
and I was the only one that saw it of the 5 that
I didn't see. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Someone had a really good tweet about it. They're like, actually, Robbie Williams did have a hit here. It was that song. Remember that song, Millennium? Doo, 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 doo. It's got the James Bond sample.
Oh,
That was
wow.
big in 2000. That was him. So someone's like, what you guys don't understand is that he did actually have a hit here many, many years ago. So this movie is like if they made a movie about Lou Bega, the Mambo number 5 guy. And he was, they're like, this is like if you made a movie about Lou Bega and he's an iguana for no reason. That's how Americans are looking at Better Man. They're like, oh, right. He had that one song and I guess he's a monkey. What's going on here?
It's like when they made that Johnny Depp movie and he was a lizard.
Right. No, that's
Rango or whatever.
Rango.
Yeah.
Rango was awesome.
Was
all right,
it?
Better Man.
I never saw it. I didn't see it. I didn't have kids at the time, so I would never, as a grown man, go to an animated film for no reason. No.
I rented it. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it in the theaters.
Yeah. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, Robbie Williams also, I was told, at the end of Finding Nemo, the Under the Sea song, like the Beyond the Sea. I guess he did that version of it. That's in Finding Nemo. So there you go. We've all heard him.
Yes.
Okay, Dune Part 2. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I completely forgot that came out in 2024. And Wicked.
I actually want to get the physical release of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes because you can watch the whole movie without the visual effects, like them in the motion capture suits. And I'm like, I've never seen, like, we've all seen behind the scenes footage, but I don't think we've ever had the option to see that before, like just the whole movie without the effects. It would,
you know
cool
what it is,
watch.
Tony? It'd be awesome if it was all Andy Serkis doing all the mocap for everyone. But there's a bunch of him, like that bizarre shit they did in the Willy Wonka movie with Johnny Depp, where they just used that same actor for all the what are they called? The Oompa Loompas. I'm going to go with Dune Part 2 to take it before you do.
Damn it!
Yeah, I'm taking Dune Part 2. You're screwed. It's going to win. There's nothing else on here that's like high art enough.
Look, I really like Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, but I mean, the visual effects were... If the previous 3 didn't win Best Visual Effects, I can't imagine this one will.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they'll give it to Better Man. A movie, because it's a movie no one saw. They'll give it to Better Man.
I'm hearing that I didn't get a double points one yet, Tony. So you better feed me something here soon. Okay, you did Better Man. I did obviously the winner, Dune Part 2. Okay. Best Adapted Screenplay. The nominees are A Complete Unknown, Conclave,
Amelia, Latino, Perez.
It sounded like you were swishing mouthwash for a little while there. Amelia. Nickel Boys. Everybody.
Real quick, I gotta look up Nickel Boys.
You know, Nickel Boys is gonna be like something to do with the Holocaust.
Hold on, here we go. Hold on. It's about 2 black guys. College dreams are shattered when he's sentenced to Nickel Academy, a brutal reformatory in Jim Crow South. Clinging to his optimistic worldview, Elwood strikes up a friendship with Turner, a fellow black teen who dispenses fundamental tips for his... Well, he's optimistic, so maybe he is in this facility going... He's
getting whipped. Yeah. Real feel-good film. And then Sing Sing.
Which is about a prison.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's about the prison.
This is Writing Adapted Screenplay.
Well,
Tony, we know what you're picking.
Amelia Perez.
I don't know why the Brutalist. I don't know why the Brutes aren't in full form
probably
here.
It's probably not adapted from anything.
It should still be on here.
It'll be on original. I'm looking ahead. It's on original screenplay.
Don't care.
This is if it's based off a book or something.
It'd be funny if Amelia Perez was nominated twice in the same category. Let's go.
No, it was. Remember, best song. I had to pick which one.
This is an easy win for Conclave. Conclave won this on the Golden Globes. This is a Conclave win. It's Conclave. Okay.
You know what? I'll give you double points for that because I feel
you're gonna give me double points for Conclave.
Yes, because it's obviously gonna be Amelia Perez, and if anything else wins, that'd be a shock.
Congratulations, Tony. You played yourself. It's over. I hope I win by 1 point, and it's because of that. All right, we have original screenplay. We don't even need to read the nominees. It's going to the Brutes. The Brutards are in the house. But we have Enora. We have A Real Pain. We have September 5.
Yes.
That's the name of the movie. And The Substance. Tony, you don't have Amelia to fall back on.
But you got the Brutalist, so
Yep.
I think I'm going to go. I keep forgetting September 5 came out. I actually wanted to see that. When the fuck did that come out?
It came out September 5th.
Well, I don't actually think it came out September 5th. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
January 9th. Oh, wait. We looked this up last time. It's not even out in America yet. January 9th, Germany.
Love that. Love that shit. If I were to pick what I wanted to win, it would be The Substance. But
they're going to have it win an Oscar so they can put it when it does come out in America and be like, yeah, it won an Oscar. Let me see. I'll go Substance. I'll go Substance for this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You went.
I've been wanting to pick
time.
Substance, but it keeps ending up in categories with Amelia Perez, so I couldn't.
Didn't you? I think you picked A Real Pain in the Golden Globes one.
I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the last. That was the last one.
Yeah, that's the last one.
There was no exciting lead up to that. It's just we're done. Yep. We've picked our list. It's completed.
Yeah.
The loser will have to what, Tony? We're gonna do the same thing again?
Oh, it's got to be the same thing. Just
same
a video written by the winner. It could be anything.
So if Tony wins, he will prepare a speech for me to present to you on my channel, Adam Does Movies, which you should subscribe to. If I win, Tony has to go on his channel and read off a lovely letter that I'm going to sign, seal, and deliver for him.
I'm not going to have to do, because I'm always a winner. Anyway, let's check that poll if people are Presidents or Brutes. Shit, the Brutes won. Damn it.
I didn't have our display names going at all, Tony. What an idiot. Come on. What are we doing here anymore?
Someone said The Brutalist is about an architect. Oh, it's an Art Vandelay origin story.
Oh, nice. A little George Costanza action.
Yeah. I feel pretty good about this, Adam. I think I'll win at least 1 point this time. Maybe.
You did. I think you got one last time, or maybe two. You might have got two. I can't remember.
I think I'll get 3 this time.
Honestly, I truly don't know with this. Perez, now that I know what it is, makes me cringe just thinking about it. And I truly think the Academy could go for that one just based on the stupid ass, subject material.
I can't wait to finish the last 5 minutes and then be like, oh, wait a minute. I don't like this movie. I should have finished it.
Please text me when you're done so I can laugh with you. Guys, super chats are the name of the game here. I don't have Tony's hype man Joey along to Joey C to tell you that you should be super chatting us any questions or thoughts. Doesn't have to be related to the Academy Awards, aka the Oscars. That's not confusing. Yeah. But feel free to ask away. We'll hang out for just a few minutes while Tony tells us what's coming up on his channel, Hack the Movies, which you should also subscribe to.
Well, I got Final Destination 3 coming out tomorrow. We're going all in on Final Destination this year because a new movie is coming out.
That's right.
So we did 2 earlier this month, Final Destination 2, which is great. 3, the whole thing is like, is it the most interactive Final Destination? Because I don't know if you remember the DVD, it had the choose your fate feature.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Some of them were more interesting than others. One of them is literally you choose their fate and they trip over something else and the scene plays exactly the same. It's so stupid. I put on my Patreon and whatnot, I put a big list of movies reviews I have coming out. Speaking of Patreon and channel members, I did a bunch last week. We did
oh, nice.
We did Our Friend Martin, the animated movie about 2 kids who time travel, Martin Luther King Jr. We did that for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, me and Manny Muskets. Yeah. You're a little older than me. Maybe they weren't showing that to you.
I don't remember that. I was post Barney, but Barney was very much kind of the thing between our ages, I think.
Wait do you see the actors in this? So it was like a feature film. It was animated, direct to video. Let's see. You have Martin Luther King's actual son, LeVar Burton, Jaleel White, Ed Asner,
nice.
Angela Bassett, Danny Glover, Whoopi Goldberg, Samuel L. Jackson, James Earl Jones, Richard Kind, John Travolta, Susan Sarandon, Oprah Winfrey.
This is just a who's who of actors in this thing.
With music from Diana King, Sheryl Crow, the Jackson 5, Salt and Pepper, Montel Jordan, Stevie Wonder.
This is like the Star Wars Christmas special all over again, huh?
And then we since the new Wolfman came out, me and Kaylee on Patreon, we did the previous Wolfman remake with Benicio del Toro.
Oh yeah. Did you like the new Wolfman? I don't know if we've chatted about
Well,
it.
you're gonna have to tune in Thursday for the wrap up to find out if I liked it.
Hot.
And I didn't edit it yet, but me and Mint did a commentary track for a movie I think you reviewed when it came out, Scoob.
Ugh.
Yep,
I hated that. I hated that movie.
That is how me and her felt. That was not
what
a good movie.
Yeah, what a terrible movie.
Oof. But yeah, that's what I got going on with me. Oh, and I will be in a few weeks. I will be in Los Angeles. I think everything will be fine by the time I get there.
Yeah,
but I will be in Los Angeles. I'll probably do a meetup or something. I'll let you guys know where I am.
Tony, if you don't go to LA, you should maybe try to come to Megalopolis.
Adam, I wait in the theater.
You should come to Megalopolis. It's almost done being built. No, you should come to MegaCon. Because I'm not gonna be there. My buddy's gonna be there. We're gonna hang out all weekend, have a great old time.
That's literally when I'll be out in LA. So.
I know. I said if you're not going to LA, come. If it's burned to the ground, you can go. All right, I guess we'll go to Florida instead.
I guess I'll go to MegaCon.
Guess I'll see Adam.
Actually, I think MegaCon, my friend Lena, who was in my Lost Boys review, she does a vampire channel, the Beautiful Dead podcast. I think she will be at MegaCon. So she's walking around. She'll probably recognize you from the show.
Oh,
so.
I can imagine. I imagine she will. Everybody recognizes me, basically.
They're always like, "Hey, are you Adam from Adam Does Movies?" They're like, "Hey, are you Adam from Tony's live episode?"
Are you Adam from Hack the Movies live videos? Yes, I am. I thought I recognized you in that tiny little square. All right, well, I think it's a good time to wrap up. Folks, I have just a real treat for you. I have the Peter Pan Neverland Nightmare dumbass thing. I have a spoiler video on that coming out tomorrow. It's already done. It's shipped. It's just ready to drop. And then I am editing my Wolfman spoiler video, which I hope to have out maybe Tuesday. There's a live stream scheduled for tomorrow. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I suppose some live taping stuff about movie news that's coming up. Those seem to do well. And outside of that, yeah, I don't know. I think there's like an okay movie. I wanted to go to that new horror film because I heard it was actually good, and I forgot the name of it completely. Do you remember
a new horror movie?
It just came out.
The Presence?
It's called Presence. Yes, with Lucy Liu. Heard it was pretty good. Not amazing, but I heard it was okay. So I might try to go to that maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, speaking of horror, you want to know something cool that happened yesterday? We have a town near us called New Hope, right? And there's a place called A Nightmare in New Hope. And it's like, and I remembered it existed, but it's only open a couple days a week, and I forgot about it. I just happened to be there yesterday. I'm like, oh, it's open. And I did the tour. They have like so many movie props there from like newer, but they have like Maxine's like dress, a bunch of stuff from Maxine. They have the screen used Shaun of the Dead shirts.
Oh, that's cool.
My favorite thing is they had like a bunch of Sleepy Hollow stuff. They had like a sword and the severed horse head. They have the Crypt Keeper's coffin. And it was so cool because I reviewed Demon Knight recently, and I've been watching a bunch of Tales from the Crypt. And just like a random Saturday, I'm like, what's down here? I'm like, oh, it's that coffin I've been watching every night.
You've been randomly watching Tales from the Crypt?
Because we covered Demon Knight for the 30th anniversary. I didn't get to watch a lot of it growing up, and I never owned the DVDs. It's in some weird legal issue right now, which means since no one knows who owns it, some hero uploaded it all to YouTube, and I don't think anyone can claim it because they're still arguing over who owns it.
That's hilarious.
So I've just been watching them all on YouTube. They're awesome, man. They hold up. They're
Yeah,
good.
I haven't seen them since I was a kid. I was way too young to be watching it, but I was. I think it was on late night after Star Trek Generations or
Yeah.
something.
So, because I was wondering, because I didn't have HBO in the early '90s, so I was wondering how I
Okay.
saw it. It would play on HBO unedited
hmm
with like the boobs and the cursing, and then they heavily edit it for late night on Fox.
Okay, I
Yeah.
saw the edited stuff, so it was always
Yeah.
kind of lame to me, and I was pretty
Yeah.
young. So
Dude,
okay, I should maybe revisit it then.
watch the one directed by Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Switch. It's really actually it's a lot like The Substance, where it's like a guy trying to be young again.
Oh, that's awesome.
But Arnold is in the beginning with the Crypt Keeper. The Crypt Keeper's lifting weights with Arnold. It's awesome.
That's hilarious. All right, I got one final super chat, then we'll close it up. Quarter Cap Skateboarding for $4.99. Again, thank you. I subscribe to Tony's Patreon, but I have only super chatted here. Well, that's nice. Although Tony's acting offended, but really, Patreon is the much better way to support the channels because they only take like what 10 to 12% or something. Whereas, fun fact, every single super chat, YouTube gets 40% of that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely insane, if you ask me,
Right.
but that's how it is. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. We'll have new content, of course, very soon. And I think we'll leave it there. Tony, you got any last words? Or Amelia Perez, check it out. It's free to
Amelia
watch
Perez.
on
I'll finish the last 5 minutes, but I think it's safe to say it's the film of the year. Maybe one of the best films ever made.
And on that note, we take our leave.